देखिए जो करा है इनने करा है, मैंने कुछ नहीं करा है, मैंने अपनी लाइनें बोली हैं याद कर करके। ये हाँ वो डायरेक्टर साहब से आप पूछें, मुझसे मत पूछिए।
Honestly, that's a question that's come to us very often, and that's I have to salute two incredible sets of people, namely Kabir's parents, Shireen and Sajid, who are here, and his lovely elder brother Amir. अच्छी सीख टीचर से ही मिलती है, और ये दोनों टीचर्स हैं। तो पहली बार हमने काफी कोशिश कर रहे थे, और शानू बताएगी आपको डिटेल्स में, कि when we were trying to cast for this part, it was very tough one to cast. That a lot of people, even if they could say the lines, they didn't want to say the lines. It only took a smart, intelligent and mature mind who had to be a teacher कि वो हमें सिखा के गया. And I'm hoping I can become at least 5% of the kind of parents they are, really. And we would have probably cast a little older, but इसका audition इतना भयानक था that मतलब we have goosebumps every time we still go back to that audition. It's like, man, I mean, we have to cast this boy and we have to make this show. And the first time I remember we did the reading when words like this, लिखना एक बात होती है, जब उसके मुंह से सब words निकल रहे थे, penis, vagina, all of that. One thing was to think about it awkwardly, and the other thing was when it actually played out, you realize that this is going to happen. So honestly, he taught us more than we taught him. More importantly, I must add, if, and this is purely research that we've done that I'm sharing with you, if a child is old enough to ask, he's old enough to know. You will be amazed at the age internationally where sex education starts. It starts with basic concepts of explaining love and basic things over here of saying, beta ye nunu nahi hai. Do not be embarrassed about calling it something, and that's where shaming and all of those things start. So these are the smaller things that we watched out of, and which is why it was important to give you the jhatka and say, "Arey, iske muh se kya aaya?" Otherwise, it wouldn't have worked if I had a teenager. It would have become a very different show. Again, that's the stuff that we kept in mind when we cast someone like Faisal. If we cast someone older, that awkwardness of probably going to buy his first condom wouldn't have hit you. और जब ये जाएगा और जब भसड़ बजी के जाके पूछेगा भैया कौन सा फ्लेवर, तब जो मजा आएगा वो उसमें फर्क है. There's a reason for that.
इनफैक्ट हमने जब, सॉरी जस्ट आंसरिंग दैट क्वेश्चन, इनफैक्ट जब कबीर की कास्टिंग हो चुकी थी तब सारी स्क्रिप्ट्स लॉक नहीं थी. तो जब कबीर की कास्टिंग पूरी हो गई तो उसके हिसाब से स्क्रिप्टों में काफ़ी फेरबदल हुआ. जो सिमिलीज आप देख रहे हैं, तो राइटर्स की तरह हमने फिर सोचा कि अगर ये बच्चा है तो फिर किस सिचुएशन में ऐसे शब्द आएंगे. तो कई सारे आप सिचुएशन देख रहे हैं जो हमारे आम जिंदगी में होते हैं, जैसे इस उम्र के बच्चे भी इन शब्दों से एक्सपोज हो सकते हैं. तो इसकी कास्टिंग में बहुत मदद हुई हमारी.
कुछ नहीं समझ.
चलो सीजन 2
तरह का वही सबसे बड़ा इम्प्लीमेंटेशन.
I think they are the foundation of this series. Frankly, these two lovely gentlemen here. But I guess it's always, I think they'll probably also say that it's finally everything has to come together as a team. चाहे कितना, जैसे मैं कह रहा था, इतना अच्छा आइडिया हो लेकिन गंदे से एग्जीक्यूट हो तो उस आइडिया में मजा नहीं है. अच्छी स्क्रिप्ट हो लेकिन एक्टर्स पे ठीक से नहीं बैठा तो मजा नहीं आएगा. और आई थिंक थोड़ा बहुत डायरेक्शन भी ठीक है.
जिस तरह का ऑब्जर्वेशन है उसके बारे में क्या कहना चाहेंगे? जो राइटर्स का ऑब्जर्वेशन है चीज़ों को लेकर, उसके लिए वो आपको कितना इम्पैक्ट किया?
आशीष, मैं सॉरी आशीष जस्ट इंटरप्टिंग यू. आशीष पूरी तरह से इस राइटिंग प्रोसेस में इन्वॉल्व थे. ये कोई एक बंदे की सोच नहीं थी. जो गोपाल दादा वाज द हेड राइटर ऑन द होल थिंग. ये हम सब ने मिलके, निखिल ने, आशीष ने, अमृत ने, मैंने, देवांग ने, हम सब ने मिलके, इनफैक्ट हमने गायनेकोलॉजिस्ट से बात की, हमने कई डॉक्टरों से बात की इस बारे में, और तब ये जाके स्क्रिप्ट बनी है. तो इसमें बहुत लोगों का योगदान रहा है. और जैसे आशीष ने कहा, राइटर्स प्लिंथ होते हैं, फाउंडेशन होते हैं किसी भी प्रोजेक्ट के लिए. तो फाउंडेशन हमारी बहुत स्ट्रांग थी, पर इसके अलावा बहुत लोगों ने इस पे काम किया.
I think you must have a specific offline conversation with these two lovely gentlemen here, Gopal and Devang. You must catch up with them and have a more detailed discussion.
Urvashi, will you be doing a condom ad for Durex as well? Since we saw you in the cameo, in the movie, in the short film.
Yes, I have. My father spoke about this when I was 6.5 years old, and he explained. He was a very, very close friend to me, and he explained a few things which I could understand at that age. But he revived this topic when I was 13, where I could understand a bit more and better. And he has been ever since a very, very close friend, and he would speak very openly so that I get some knowledge about some things which I don't know.
Urvashi, will we be seeing you doing a condom ad as well for Durex? Because we saw you in the cameo in the short film.
What?
Will you be doing a condom ad as well, like Sunny Leone for Durex?
I was looking at him. I mean, from top to bottom.
Urvashi, it's for Urvashi.
So, first of all, the reason, I'm playing just a very short and tiny role, and the reason why I did this because of Ashish. I think he's a very amazing and a fantastic director. Second, because of the importance of sex education in our country, and I feel as a contemporary Indian girl, and also as a current Miss Universe India, I have a lot of responsibilities to create social awareness as well. And if I can be an important aspect in such a major digital series, so I don't find any problem in it. So, thank you.
At what age, Urvashi, did you understand about this sex chat?
Well, unfortunately, this was also part of my family, like how we always used to be very shy about talking about it and all. But if you ask me, it was during my teen years, yeah.
So late.
Yes. So late, like...
series to be bani
yeah, exactly.
अच्छा
Do you think
intellectual
that a film on such a subject needs to be, because a film will appeal even to the masses, and the masses don't have access to internet, and what we see in the film is
television.
yeah.
Well, you know what? Honestly, I'm just really worried with the current state of the nation. Just a title which says sex chat, it won't just go through only. वो censor में ही फंस जाएगा. Fortunately, and you'll be amazed at how deeply, right word to use, penetrating is the internet in our country. Excuse me. But this message hopefully will go wide with that, with the pure intention that we do have to take it out there. And one step at a time, yeah, I think this medium actually is appropriate for getting a message out there like this to begin with. And I'd be happy if someone like a Doordarshan would air content like this. I'd be happy to give it to them free. There's a reason why we are dubbing it in so many languages or subtitling it in, 15 languages and more. So I really hope so, yeah. लेकिन ये शुरुआत है. We've just touched the tip of the iceberg. There's so much more to do and so much deeper and wider we take this.
Ashish is quite educated, so would you be taking it to schools?
Really, I'm actually hoping, and I'm glad you brought that up, ma'am, because most schools, you'll be surprised today in our country, don't have sex education as part of the curriculum. The places that do have it, it is so badly curated or it's so badly delivered that either you'll go to sleep or you'll slash your wrist. या फिर तुम आँख निकाल के कान में डाल दोगे ताकि तुम देख भी ना सको सुन भी ना सको. So we are really hoping that this is the correct language in which to take it to people. So I'd be happy to really kickstart a school contact program where we can just showcase these, give you an email ID if you have more questions, anonymously write it and we'll try and answer those. मतलब सोचिए ना आज भी 40-45 साल के लोग आदमी डॉक्टर वत्सा को मुंबई मेरे में लिखते हैं and they ask if their penis will fall off if they masturbate.
Yeah, I feel
It's
that
unfortunate.
I thought that it's scripted. Or
No, it's all real apparently. So certainly I'd hope to take it to school and get it started. Sorry, you.
Sachin sir,
Sorry, just a moment, sir.
Yeah. Congratulations for creating this series that brings up a subject that's so important in such a delightful manner. So coming to it, however, how challenging was it to make the series tasteful and not into, like you said earlier, into a double meaning zone? Where people
बहुत मुश्किल था यार. मतलब that's what, and that was something that we needed to watch out for. That not only does it ever go into even remotely sleazy territory, but it also shouldn't get very complicated. Okay, again, how to explain those concepts that it's the lining of the wall of the uterus that drains out with the blood, which is why menstruation, all of that. It was important that it becomes clear and simple. तो काफी मतलब like I said, we struggled with this for like 6 months plus, but all credit to really this team, and there's of course an incredible team with Nikhil Taneja who runs development as part of Y Films, who also just jammed so closely and brought all his knowledge of sex and experience. Look at him, sex god. Yeah. Look at that shirt, look at that jeans, look at the fit. So,
And also, I must appreciate, not to be vulgar when you are dealing with a topic which is below the belt. I really appreciate you guys for that.
सचिन जी, अगर ये आपको कुछ साल पहले लिपिका है, how are you, sir?
हाँ जी, I'm fine.
अगर ये आपको कुछ साल पहले मिलता तो क्या आप करते?
मेरे ख्याल से कुछ साल पहले मुझे भी सेक्स का नॉलेज उतना ही था जितना आज है. तो मेरा ख्याल है अगर मैं कुछ साल पहले भी अगर ये करता तो उसमें कुछ गलत नहीं होता.
Ashish, actually, I wanted to ask you. Yeah, sorry.
Sorry,
I wanted to ask you this. Doesn't this topic contradict? Like, he didn't understand anything, and you said if a child is immature enough to ask, he's mature enough to understand. So doesn't this contradict? He didn't get it. I mean,
don't base all decisions like some people do on a sample size of one.
Yeah.
That would be very, very wrong. And this is now obviously this is not the encyclopedia of sex.
Yeah,
This is the first step in getting this conversation started. That is why our tagline is Let's talk about sex, baby. Don't be embarrassed about it. इसमें शर्माने की क्या बात है? अब सारे जवाब यहीं से मिल गए तो problem ना? And that's the problem. That unfortunately for most children, they learn about these things through the internet. What is my message? Your first milestone for satiating your curiosity has to be your parent, not Google. So शुरुआत करो. We've tried to facilitate that conversation for parents, and hopefully now when Kabir goes and asks Shireen, who's a biology teacher, who incidentally also helped us on the script, on the lyrics, कि नहीं यार ये इसे ovum कहते हैं, या this is the egg, so be clear about that. So she also helped clear out our concepts. That conversation will be easier. It will no longer be a secret. And there's a right time and a right stage for everything. Maybe it's not yet right for Kabir specifically, but there are 6-year-olds where probably you know more who can probably teach us with it. I mean, there's a classic joke doing the rounds about, son, it's time to talk about sex. Sure, Dad, what do you want to know?
Yeah.
That happens. I'm sorry, your question, sir.
Sachin sir, I want to ask, you have done many films as a child actor. So if given the role of Pappu, so how much comfortable you would have been in doing that role?
You would have been.
Yeah, you would
Oh,
have been,
I thought you were telling me if I get it now. Oh, okay. Yes. Yes, I would be very, very comfortable, of course, because I'm an actor, and I started acting at the age of 4.5. So I think on the third day itself, I felt that I was at home on the third day of the shoot. So the time was different then, but today we have such talented guys. I would have been very happy to get it when I was this small.
Sachin, did you have the same situation at home with your daughter? Any conversation like this at home?
My wife did.
So what is your take on the kind of films which are made in Bollywood on such subject? Do you think that we look down upon thing and take such things very lightly?
नहीं समझा भाई.
Like there are some adult comedy which often have homosexual jokes and everything. Which is looked
Great
down upon.
grandmother.
Well, I would like to definitely comment on this, that people use homosexuality to make people laugh, which is not the right thing to do.
Yeah.
You see, जैसे किसी लंगड़े पे जोक करना अच्छी बात नहीं है, किसी अंधे पे जोक करना अच्छी बात नहीं, उसको मैं ह्यूमर नहीं मानता, वैसे ही होमोसेक्सुअलिटी के बारे में भी या ऐसे किसी चीजों के बारे में जोक करके लोगों को हंसाने की कोशिश करना मेरे ख्याल से घटिया बात है.
Ashish, so you have produced many low budget films under your banner.
ऐसे नहीं है दोस्त. हम तो बहुत गरीब लोग हैं. My outstation is Yari Road.
मतलब आप अंदाजा लगा सकते हैं कि इसकी स्क्रीनिंग यहाँ हो रही है.
Everyone brings their own food over here, buddy. So.
Would you make such films in the future also?
This web series or?
Web series and films both.
I hope so. Well, we've actually in the pipeline is what is actually Life Films' biggest film till date. It's a film. Listen to it carefully. It's called Bank Chor. Bank Chor. It's a film about 3 morons trying to rob a bank with 2 of your ex cast members, Ritesh Deshmukh and Vivek Oberoi. So that's a big one for us. That's scheduled for towards the end of this year. So that's as big as it gets. It's a mid-range YRF film. और एक दिन hopefully हम भी धूम बनाएंगे इसी स्केल.
Ashish, the series tackles that parents should answer the questions the kids have. As you said, it will go deeper. Will it go deeper into the fact that how kids of 4 or 5 years are asking such questions when, with the times when they used to ask questions कि हम बात कैसे करते हैं, हम बोलते कैसे, questions ऐसे होते थे, innocent. And now they're asking these questions. Will the series go deeper into that fact कि ऐसे सवाल बच्चे पूछ कैसे रहे हैं because of, mobiles, internet, or will the series go deeper into that?
You've seen the whole series, so there's nothing more left beyond this now, except a sponsor logo, which will come. Thank you so much, Durex. We love your money and your condoms. So, but at this moment, this series focuses on this. But I think what we've been able to do is seed something very interesting. The season ends on a lovely note that democracy kya hai. So that seeds, I think, given the fact that we've set up such incredible characters, I think that gives us an opportunity to go forward into discussing many other subjects which include religion, democracy, and a lot of other things that we would love to talk about. But at this stage, it's early days. We just want this one to get out there and get the conversation started.
Also, we didn't want to at any stage fight evolution. That's part of our evolution, that we are already there. Media is already talking in a certain way to us. So there's no point fighting it. We are adapting to it. and this is a first step in adapting to what's out there for our children to consume.